This is a CBT MicroNugget on the Evernote 5.2 iOS update. They just came out yesterday with the ability to view snippets on your iPad, a new and better way to manage and view PDFs, and they added Trunk as well, so you could just tap on the icon and purchase additional complementary apps right there from your mobile device. And I'm going to show you what you can do with it and how it all works right here, right now. Okay, so we're looking at the default view right now. When you open up Evernote on the iPad, you're going to come here. For this session, we're going to tap on All Notes. Evernote opens up to the default view. The card view is the default view for Evernote. But what's interesting about this, I'm not sure why they did it this way, there is information up here underneath this green bar that you cannot see. And you have to put your finger here and drag downward to see it. And so when you go in, you just kind of drag down, and then you can see like how many notes and how they're sorted, what month we're looking in. Now this is the new thing that came out with this Evernote update. Before you had the card view, and that's the default view that you're looking at right now, but now you have another option. That's the list view, and that's where you can view the snippets. So I'm going to tap on that option right there and show you what happens. Now we're looking at the list view, the snippet view. So you can see notes here, and of course each note has a little snippet of the content, if there is content. You can see a little bit of what was written in that particular note, which is a nice way to view and scan your notes. You also can see images that are associated with these notes. Very nice. And then another key feature is you can see the tags that you have used to label those notes. So all of those things make it nice to scan notes and know what's in the note. That's one new aspect of this update. The other new aspect is this date scrubber bar. That wasn't there before. If you put your finger on this bar and drag up and down, you're going to be able to scrub through dates very quickly. And I'll just show you what that looks like. You're scrolling through all your notes by the month that you created the note. So you'll see this little bar here moves to the month that you're scrubbing to. Very quickly you can jump back and surf your notes. The other thing to draw your attention to then is this settings button. I'm going to tap on that and show you what you can do. You have three options here. You can view or not view the actual snippet. So you can get rid of that text if you want to. You can get rid of the images if you want to turn that off, and then you can get rid of the tags. So basically all you have is a list of titles here. So there are just ways to clean up the list if you feel the need to do that. Okay, let's jump over to the PDF new capability here, and I'll show it to you. So I'm in the All Notes view, and I've added, as you can see, a white paper. It's a PDF white paper. And now I'm going to just go ahead and tap on this note, and it pulls up the attachment there. That's the PDF attachment. So I'm going to tap on that attachment, and it's going to bring up the actual PDF. So the first thing I'll show you is that you can use the two-finger spread technique to expand the document, or two-finger pinch to make it smaller. Then you just swipe right to left to page through the document. And so what's new here in terms of the features, when you tap on the document, you get these icons that you can use for functionality. So we'll start up here. If you tap on these four squares, it gives you this page view, and then you can just go tap on one of the pages and it opens up that page. If you come over here to the magnifying glass, it's going to allow you to search within the document. So if I type in a search improvement, then it gives me three options. Now what I want you to notice is, because I'm in landscape view, it's looking at 2 pages at a time. So if I tap on one of these options here, it's going to take me over to page 2 and 3. That's page 2 and 3. So I'll tap on this one right here, and it takes me to that improvement. So as you can see here, we're now on page 2 and 3. So if I come back up to the magnifying glass, and if I tap on that page 4 improvement, let's do that, Now you'll notice it takes me over to page 4 and 5. And here's the page 4 improvement there. So when you tap on those options up here, it takes you right to that search term in the document. So if you have a 50, 60, 80 page document, that's a pretty big deal. And then this icon here is just a table of contents for the document. And then we'll tap on this icon, and that allows you to open the PDF in other applications. And then this last icon here is just a lock icon. It locks the iPad from the document turning. If you turn the iPad, it won't go to portrait mode. It'll stay in landscape mode. And that's pretty much the new functionality of the PDF viewer. You can jump to different pages using these icons down here, or use the one up there to give you a page view. And that jumping around is pretty good new functionality along with the search capability. Okay, now we're back in the default view when you open Evernote on your iPad. And the last thing I'm going to show you today is just the Evernote trunk availability on the iPad. It was not available until this update. And now if you go up to this icon here and tap on that, you'll open up that window and come down here to Evernote trunk, tap on that. Now you have all these great applications that right from your iPad you can tap on these and download them, from the App Store and add them to your Evernote functionality. Now I'm doing a whole series on Evernote for mobile tech for CBT Nuggets, and one of my 20-30 minute videos in that series is coming up here very soon, and it will cover a number of these third-party applications that you can add to Evernote and what the functionality is and what it can do for you. So that'll be a really interesting video to just share with you some of my favorite, the whiteboarding applications and just all kinds of cool things you can add to Evernote to make it more functional. And that's about all we have time for today. We covered the new snippets view that has been added to the iPad. We covered the new PDF functionality and the accessibility to Evernote trunk right from your iPad. I have thoroughly enjoyed putting this together and hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.